Oh, there we go. They just started. Okay, let's have a look at this game. Have fun. All right, so we have the game here, right from zero. Albion Innovative, Polani Agricultural, and Saxony Patriotic. Saxony to move first. Okay, Saxony, what will we do? Yeah. Trade for 2 oil, yes. We are going standard here. Saxony Patriotic's opening is always to look for upgrades and make their make their max cheaper. You know, for being a patriotic board, and Saxony 4 metal is just too much. Too much to pay for 1 mech. Okay, so both Saxony and Polania going upgrade. Now this depends on how Saxony moves. So let's see what we have here. Okay, moving here. Upgrading what, really? The mech. I've tried this going the enlist route, and I think it was also effective against Albion here. See, Polania moving. Yes, that's normal. Jatan lagi ada ini game turnamen, jadi Jatan nge-stream. Ya kan game yang Jatan biasa main ada turnamen, Jatan lagi stream. Jadi Jatan ngomong gitu, ya. Belum. Ntar. Oh, sorry, I didn't mute I didn't mute the mic there. My dad was just up front there. Polania doing the usual route. So Saxony is doing the usual 2 upgrades. So it's probably gonna take the encounter, move the worker to both the mountain and the village, hoping for some metal. Or I guess one upgrade also would be nice. That would really make the max cheaper and allow him to get out quicker. Which Albion just took. Okay, so what has Albion done? No upgrades, 2 max, no enlists. And yeah, okay. Yes. Can you get an upgrade? No. Okay, so probably option 2 would be the best. You get 1 enlist, plus 1 worker is kind of huge as well. Be leaning more towards option 2. To get 3 food, you enlist as well while you're at it. Yes, 1 worker and 3 food. Enlisting on the next turn would probably go the coin enlist, is what I would think. Polania's gonna move to the factory, to the encounter. My apologies there. Hoping to get 1 mech. I think that would be the most ideal. Or 1 upgrade and 2 food is also pretty nice. So definitely option 3. And then we are probably looking at option 2 to help with Saxony's incredible power, which he's about to get using his patriotic board. I don't really see how option 1 is gonna help a lot, really. With 2 coins and 1 pop, unless you can try for tier 2, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So normally with agriculture, I would like to move all the workers into the village. Then it would only mean you would have to produce twice to get your worker star. So what did you do? Oh, he took option 1. Okay. I would probably like option 2 better to get some power and some combat cards. In case, you gotta fight Saxony sooner or later. And Albion producing. Oh, I was leading more towards that he would trade, but it's not like anybody's gonna invade Albion's encounter pretty soon, so I think it could be. Saxony to move. Probably produce, right? Producing to what did Polani upgrade? Upgraded, yeah, okay, this. So probably could enlist right now, but not sure how effective this is gonna be. So I think the game plan would be for Saxony to try and get a bunch of coins from his patriotic mech deploy. Since territory doesn't give you a lot, even if you do spread. The last I tried this combo in practice, Saxony Patriotic, I tried going for the enlist route in hopes that Polina doesn't come and kill me pretty soon. And I was, I think, also a bit lucky on the encounter to get a bunch of oil too, as Saxony Patriotic. Whose turn is it? Albion. Uh, let's see. Albion, he has one of no two max, no enlists. Yeah, he needs to get one soon. I probably thought trading for 2 food and then moving, or you can test your luck with the encounter. Yes. So does trade for 2 food. He needs to get the encounter soon. Okay, Saxony moving to get into what is this? To 6 workers. This is interesting by Saxony. I think it's a valid move as well. Okay, Polania enlisting and getting some power to try and defend against Saxony in later turns. 2 oil and 1 pop, or 1 worker and 3 oil. The mech is looking very rough. You don't want to pay 4 coins and go down to 0. But at the same time, you need the mech to get what do you call this? If you're gonna produce 2 more times, then you need the mech. Yeah. But this also works just as good because now he can trade for 1 metal. Oh, sorry, yeah, 1 oil and 1 metal to then upgrade into his deploy and then produce. Polania producing. Polania should look into getting his mech out pretty soon before Saxony gets powerful and destroys him somehow. But I think that's still quite some times away. Can still get the enlist for the deploy and only then deploy after the fact. Yes, this is what I thought it was going to do. So I guess he upgraded the deploy. Yes. So he okay. So Albion opened the coin enlist, which I think is good to because Saxony is deploying a bunch. The question is, where does Albion get the cards from? Right, out comes the coin enlist with 10 power to shoot too. Probably gonna deploy a mech next turn for Polania to gun the factory. Produce, yes, to open burrow. Oh wait, what mechs does he have here? For Albion? Sorry, did you open burrow or I might have missed something here. Oh yeah, he did open burrow. Doesn't seem like he needs sword at the moment, so I think it was a good choice. He's probably gonna move next turn. So moving one mech and then this with one worker to the mountain and definitely flagging this. But I think Polania might reach the factory first before Albion gets there. Okay. Saxony is looking pretty good. He's about to go loose. But let's see, what Saxony's sixth star gonna be? He needs to get quite the power from his patriotic board, right? Three more what is this? Three more mechs would mean three bolsters, so 9 power, giving him to 11. 11 versus Polania's 10. Probably might have to try. No, Albion even has shield, but Albion is going to be difficult to get combat cards, so it could be his target given the target. Oh, Riverwalk by Polania. That was I didn't expect that. I would thought that Polania would have opened Submerge and +1 and the speed mech. Oh, okay. This is not what I was expecting Albion to do. Albion still needs the power, the worker star. So if he does this, that it would mean he would have to move back later again. But at least this way, no, I mean, if I don't think Polani is getting to the factory, so Albion's going to win the race. So I think previously what Albion should do is uh, go for the mech and the worker star there. At the same time, though, yeah, once you get the worker star, you can then produce one more time with Albion over in the farm to get all the food that you need. All right, so Saxony, what he deployed underpass and +1 speed, yeah, yeah. Polania is probably going to produce, right? Or he might move one worker here. If he had opened Submerge, he would have gone closer to the factory. Okay, produce it is. Needs 2 more enlists with 4 food because I think he upgraded his enlist, yes. So it does produce. Okay, what can we do here? Oh, Saxony attacking this is looking nice because he's patriotic. He can upgrade one more, making his mechs even cheaper. But is it wise? Because Albion has shield, and I'm pretty sure there's a flag there. Yeah, just barely. You can see that. So you attack him, take his oil, and upgrade while you're at it with just one unit, fortunately. He's got the power, he's got the combat cards, and what else is there to speak of? If he does attack Albion right here, I think he can then post up his these mech and the character into one tunnel, one that probably would benefit his objective. I think the best would be the farm, right? Which would allow you to produce and also get something while you're at it. But I don't think you're going to produce again. If you're not going to get the enlist star, then you would have to fight someone. Or if you have two doable objectives, then that would be good. So my thought was if Albion wasn't here, would gladly take the encounter. Yeah. Okay, so now this mech and this character would need to solidify somewhere. Oh, do not bring the workers. I was thinking you at least move 1, 2, you know? So Saxony would need to win this battle. The question is, how much is Albion going to throw? He needs. Oh, it's gonna be a hard combat to gauge, really. This is a difficult one. I would like it if this mech over here would have spread out and give one worker to the Tundra as well. Unless somehow, somewhere he has foundations and he didn't turn it in or something. Okay, so now Saxony is thinking on the combat that he has to put out. 6. Ooh, wow. Very nice by Saxony. I don't know if Albion had a better card than this, but yeah. Okay, there goes the. Does he need the mech upgrade? Not really. Probably the enlist. Or I guess the mech also works just as fine. I don't see how. Yeah, I don't see how Saxon is gonna be completing the enlist here at all. So I think his option there to upgrade the deploy was a very wise choice. And I think he completed a wolf among the sheep there, bringing these. I still would have liked it if he had split one worker here and then bring the mech there, though. That way you get at least +1 territory, even though you get penalized 1 for it. And it goes to the factory. So who's winning now? So the score is looking like strongest for Saxony, and with the least territory control, so the least penalties. Albion's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's already -6 at this current position. Looking at a combat card for 3 coins. Oh man, you're gonna run out of combat cards, buddy. You may need to open the combat card and list. Yeah. And that factory card is gonna be very poisonous for you because Saxony is gonna continue getting power. He is gonna bolster again, deploy what? River? Oh no, disarm probably for this. Does he need more encounters? I think he can reach an encounter right now, so disarm I think is alright. He's gonna deploy again after he moves, so let's say after he gets Crimea's encounter or Togs, then he's gonna bolster again to open Riverwalk. So if you're gonna weaken Palania, then I think disarm would be the right choice. Saxony definitely in the driver's seat here, no question about it. Disarm right here, not in here. Okay, that's uh that's interesting. Wasn't too sure about that. I guess it's to help counter Albion if in case it ever wants to attack. So Albion needs a worker star somewhere and a max star somewhere. He uses his factory card to get 3 coins. Probably steal this, yeah. Mm, not what you want to see. Definitely not as Albion. This encounter right here does absolutely nothing. As the innovative board, you bolster into the building, but I don't see how really that's gonna help. And you're not even close to tier 2 to take the first option. Yeah, this is not what you wanted to see. Can't even take option 3. You don't have the popularity. Yeah, this is not looking very nice for Albion for sure. Can Saxony? Yes, Saxony would attack this next, no question. Because Polania does not have +1 speed to reach that. But if he does, then is Albion going to take it back? Albion does not have sword, in my opinion, so disarm is going to be hurtful. This is looking like a juicy target for Saxony. So I was thinking, you put the mech right here to then help spread some territory, taking bringing 3 units here. So 1, then if the mech was here, you'd go 2, and then spread 1 territory somewhere for 3. Combat cards is really not an issue for Saxony right here. Disarm is just that much more effective. He's not getting the enlist star, so he would have to rely on a third combat or his second objective, which seems very likely. That probably might complete his monopolize as well if he has one right there. Okay, Saxony, Saxony. What are we doing here? You could actually wait. If he does have a second objective here, you could attack Albion here. No, sorry. You could attack Albion here and here, I guess. Attacking Albion right there. Hmm. Okay. Definitely not giving Albion any shots here. But I don't think Albion is even anywhere close to winning, even if you didn't attack him there. Because he still needs to get his worker star. And this doesn't even block Albion from the village. But I do agree on the fact that Saxony does need combat because he is not getting the enlist. What's it looking like? So Saxony with 29 here, take away the bid of 2, which is 27, and a territory of 2 again, which is 25, while Albion is -7, so that's 22. He's leading. Polania with -3 on the bid. Yeah, okay, so Saxony now not with a lot of power, but he still can get them from his last mech. I don't think that the suicide is going to be any problem. Uh, unless foundations are here, which was a bit of a hint for me when he left all the workers right there. So he could get foundations now by deploying his last mech and then turning in foundations would secure him the win. He only has 3 territories, so not a huge penalty. So Albion thinking whether to attack Saxony over here. I think he pretty much has to, right? Saxony would go all out and hope he wins. Otherwise, well, what else is Albion going to do? So the score is looking close, I think. No, not even, because -6 here is 22, -3 is 31, -2 is 29. So Saxony is leading by 7 right now. And 2 stars would mean he would lead by 13. Plus a buttload of coins from his patriotic deploy. Okay. Oof. To the tunnel with the disarm. I mean, you do have shield though. Hmm. 1, 2. Oh, does he? He does have a move upgrade. Oh wait, he moved this one here. Yeah, that's right. So 2 units here. No chances. Oh, 2 5s as well. These last 2 5s. Oh, that just gave Saxony a really easy target. So he can't move. Polania can move, but has no way to hit Saxony, so bolstering is the right idea. Nobody can suicide into Saxony after he deploys, and he takes one final combat from Albion to seal the game. Yeah, that's looking like that is it. Don't even need the power, yeah. Oh, there you go. He has probably foundations right there. I might have missed it. Well, that is all she wrote. So Saxony with 40 minus a bit of 2, which is 38, and minus 2 again, which is 36. Already ahead of Albion. Albion with 34 minus 7 is 27 by a lead of 6. 14 rounds. Saxony Patriotic is quite fast. Yeah.